It was an important week last week, getting out to Portugal, getting a few more sessions underneath my belt, and I've had a really good session today. So it's just getting myself ready. I don't need to be, like I say, 100% fit for this week. It's all about building up, getting a little bit of match practice before we go out to Miami, increasing it again, and hopefully timing it perfectly for the first game in the group. Yeah, really excited. Obviously not guaranteed to play yet, but in a slightly better position than I was this time 2 years ago. So hopefully that'll put me in good stead. I obviously had a watching brief for the Euros and was desperate to get some sort of game time in, but it wasn't to be. So it'd be nice. I've played a pretty decent role in the campaign to get us qualified, and it'd be nice to go that one step further and get some game time and be part of a successful England team.
How pleased were you that Ross Barkley got into that 23? You've seen him week in, week out. What do you feel he can offer England?
Absolutely delighted. I think Ross started the season really well, had a little bit of a quiet period in the middle months. The manager at our club did really well by taking him out of the limelight for a few games, and I think Ross knew that he needed a big last few months of the season, and he delivered those, and he's definitely on here in merit. A lot of people talk about his potential, but you're not just going to get picked for England just because you possibly could be good. Ross has done fantastic for us this season, and obviously we expect big things with England, but just as important, next season he'll kick on and become the player that we all hope he can. I don't think you can look at his pressure. I think with the age he's at, it's not his final World Cup. It's his first one, and the chance of him starting, I'm not sure he'll start. He's probably going to be a squad player, that come on and probably change the game and stuff. So I think he's not a lad that gets nervous very easily, and he's obviously a confident lad. So I don't think the pressure's there for him. I think this is probably the tournament we can go and probably enjoy himself with a little bit more freedom, more than any. I think obviously by the time the next World Cup comes, and if he continues to develop into the player we hope he can, then I think the pressure might start to build a little bit more there. But hopefully this one's a bit of a freebie for him, and he can go out there and sort of take the shackles off and perform really well. Obviously Wayne's always been a massive player for us, and Daniel's had a fantastic season at Liverpool. Been a key component in there. Obviously Rise unfortunately not quite to pick the Premier League up, but he had a fantastic season. So I think Roy will be looking to try and make sure those two work as a combination. Like I say, if we can get those two in some good goal scoring form and other players around them carrying their club form into playing for England, then hopefully going forward it'll be very exciting. I think it's all about momentum. I think it's obviously we've got a few good warm-up matches, both obviously here and in Miami, where obviously the temperatures will hopefully be similar to what we play in, and it's just all about getting that ball rolling. If we get some decent results in the friendlies, get a bit of confidence going, and get the results in the first 1 or 2 games, we can go as far as we can. The lads are really positive. We're a really good bunch of lads, and we've got some fantastic players. People may be playing down our chances, but as you said, as soon as that tournament kicks off and hopefully we win our first game, and then we go into the second game and the third game, and hopefully we'll be talking about the 5th, 6th and 7th games in the World Cup. And like I say, momentum's a fantastic thing in football. You've seen when Liverpool won, I think it was 10, 11 games in a spin, nearly won in the championship. So if we can emulate that somehow by getting the good results going one after the other, anything's possible.